Welcome, everybody, to episode number 103 of the COD Casuals podcast. We're your host, Mike.
Justin,
how are we?
I'm great. Doing great.
Fantastic.
Yeah. So,
what are we coming off of? This is a bit of a it's a bit of a mind fuck.
Yeah.
for people.
We just posted episode 100, which we've been hyping up for a while, and I'm sure at this point a lot of you have watched it or at least listened to it. Hopefully, you went and watched it. But we recorded an episode with the general manager of the Boston Breach, Dennis Taylor.
Yeah, it was a really, really awesome experience. And he's a great guy.
Yeah,
not just saying that to blow smoke.
No, yeah, he's awesome. Very we've watched him for a while, like as a pro player. Mm-hmm. And I always knew him as like he was known as like the underdog player,
right?
Like always his whole career. But talking to him, like so chill, very genuine guy, awesome. Like we want him on the podcast again at some point in the future.
Yeah, 100%. And he seemed like he was, having a great time too, which is what really matters.
Yeah. Dude, when we were recording, we were just talking, and I wasn't really keeping track of the time. I just knew we were over an hour. Yeah. And I was like, all right, we're probably like pushing an hour and a half or something. So I was like, all right, I need to we got to be mindful of like his time. Right. So I didn't want to go over. And then we finished, and then we talked for like another half an hour to 45 minutes. Yeah. And I still have all that. Yeah. And then we talked too, even beforehand, stuff that we didn't do on camera. Yeah. We talked for the same thing while we were setting up. Yeah. And he was like, I can just talk and talk. I'm like, dude, we can be here till like midnight.
Be here and listen.
Yeah. We can just keep talking.
Yeah. I mean, it was great to get his insight too, into the whole, like, just his upbringing, into Call of Duty, and then just that role as a general manager in an esports team. Yeah. I mean, it's 100%. It's one of the best episodes we've done. We're really, really proud of it.
Yeah, very proud of it.
So 100% go check it out. He's a beast. He's a really, really good conversationalist. Yeah. Was not awkward.
No, not at all.
No cringe.
Yeah. No, definitely. Definitely go check it out because we're super proud of it. Big milestone for us, obviously. And I mean, it was just great. The quality, the camera angles, man, we were a whole production over there. Yeah. And dude, that video took me Mike knows. Yeah. Days to edit. Like
had to skip forever. COD because of it.
Yeah. Dedication.
Got to dedicate. Yeah. No
skip
time
COD
for COD
on the weekend.
Yeah, too. Exactly. On the weekend. I was like, damn, dude. Hustle.
Yeah. Got to get it done.
So you got to do it. But yeah, we got it out on time. So again, if you haven't checked it out, be sure to go check it out.
Check it out. Share it too, because the more people that know about like what the scene is, it's great.
Yeah, it's just gonna help out with what we've wanted to do from the beginning.
Exactly.
So then we're gonna get to episode 200, and we're gonna have, I don't know, we got time to think about it. Yeah. The master. We're gonna have the president of the United States.
Yeah. So what do you think about Call of Duty?
Yeah, what do you think about it? What's your COD experience? My what?
Yeah, what do you think about Black Ops 50?
Black Ops 50. But anyway, though, man, so that was great. Throughout the week, though, again, the gaming, it's been like personally for us, we haven't played as much. Yeah. But that's not without a lot of news been coming out because Jesus Christ. Yeah. The news hammer has been dropped.
Yeah, because you and I haven't recorded in my room for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it's been 2 weeks. Yeah. Which is weird. And a lot of news has dropped. And yeah, like you said, we've been playing COD, but not like, we've only been playing for like an hour. Yeah. But that's just because like, we've just been so busy.
Yeah, we've been running around just, again, you've been really busy editing. And yeah, now like while we're recording this, when this comes out, the major's already going to have happened. Yeah. So the day that we're recording this on Monday, we're going to be going out on Thursday to Boston for the major, which, man, couldn't be more excited for that.
Yeah. I mean, that's super excited for that.
We're not going to do the ticket plug anymore because it's over. So.
Yeah.
So you either got him and you listened to us or you were stupid and you didn't pay attention.
Hopefully we see some people over there that, have listened to the podcast. Because this episode's going to go out, February 6th, which is after the major. I was thinking about trying to get this episode out the week of the update because we're going to be talking about that like in a bit.
Yep.
But that would mean I would have to get our podcast from the major up on Monday, and that ain't happening.
Yeah, no, that's not happening.
But yeah, stay tuned for that.
Especially when Boston, we're quoting it now, Boston wins the major.
Yep. Quote it now. We can't jinx anything because it's going to be after.
Yeah. Exactly. So who gives a shit?
Yeah,
we don't know what happened. They 3-0 chokeslammed every single person.
Yeah.
No, that's not gonna happen. But
a lot of news came out though, and we have been playing, just not as regularly. But yeah, season 2 is gonna drop out February 15th.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is kind of coming off the back of the delay that I don't know if we'd even talked about this.
Yeah, we talked about it in 2 episodes ago.
Yeah, and again, that's like that was annoying.
Yeah.
Just because we talk about this all the time about how I think that there's people say that about Activision. They're like a multi-billion-dollar company.
Yep.
They should have this stuff under wraps and be good to go. But for me and you, I'm sure we just kind of like to think it's better late than never.
Yeah. Yeah.
And with this though, like with season 2, the stuff that's coming out is great, but a lot of changes that people have been wanting for a long time are coming.
This is a very big update. If they hold true, like stuff has been confirmed already.
Yeah.
But then there are a couple other rumors that we've mentioned like here and there the past like 2-3 episodes.
Yep.
But this is like a very big update.
Yeah.
And like we can start off.
I was gonna say, what's one of the first ones you want to tackle right now, man? Because there's only like 90 million that they have here.
I mean, the first one that I know you and I are super excited about is like Ranked's coming.
Yeah,
that's gonna be a major update.
Yeah.
We just want Ranked again. We've been playing pubs. Pubs is fun and stuff. They have the mosh pit, the CDL mosh pit.
Yeah.
But like you and I don't really hang out that much in there, mainly because there's nothing that we get out of it. Yeah. Like in Ranked, we get awarded a rank. And yeah, and like when we're playing mosh pit, it's you don't get anything out of it. You get better competition. But
yeah, and this kind of, to me, this goes off of like a bigger problem with ranked play as it is right now, and I think the way it's been in past games too, is that they don't always follow the GAs. We talked about this with Dens, and I mean he made a lot of great points on it, pretty much reiterating some of our thoughts in that it's frustrating when you play a ranked play which is built around the professional side of Call of Duty, like the CDL, but they don't follow the CDL rule set exactly.
It's because of these GAs and because we won't go too much into it. Go listen to episode 100 if you want to know more.
Yeah.
But Den's mentioned everything takes a long time with them. Like he was saying, if we wanted this patch in, we had to let them know by the end of November, and it'll be in for season 2, which is now.
Right.
And like that's just how corporate America works.
Yeah, exactly.
Everyone. So it's just a long process, and it is frustrating. And hopefully one day it gets to the point where they're like, all right, we're GAing this, and they're talking to like some rep at the developer, and they're like, all right, we can get this in next week.
Yeah. Just put like a ban on a gun, so you can't use it in that playlist. Because that's what makes rank play difficult when, like, in this game, most people know, like, the best guns are going to be the SCAR or the TAC 56. But people are going to be using the M4.
Because the M4 it's just better.
It's better in every way imaginable.
Yeah.
But you can use the M4 in ranked.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even though you shouldn't be, if you're, you're really following it and you're going to stick to the pro rules.
Yeah.
So that's always a problem with it. I think though, kind of countering myself, I think as you go up the ranks, you get a bit more serious. Like if you're a good ranked player, and when we get up into the higher divisions, you won't see that as much because everybody there is going to take it seriously.
Yeah, definitely. Because again, it's ranked play, so we're you try to mimic the pros, obviously, right? And usually in the beginning, if you're in like the lower ranks, everyone's just using like whatever, because not everything, like you said, in this playlist is banned completely,
right?
And like, look, I get that, but you and I know if we're playing like good people and then they break GAs, it's like, all right, all hell broke loose. Right now, we're using the best guns possible too.
Yeah, exactly.
And then like at that point, it's just it's not as fun. Now it's you're doing it out of pure revenge now.
Right. So I'm hoping though, but again, as we like maybe in the beginning rounds, like when you're doing your placement rounds, we might come across that, but going forward, it won't be as big of a deal. Something with this though, that I'm curious about, and it's part of their update. I don't know if it's confirmed yet, but they were gonna bring back the museum map.
Yeah, I saw that.
Is this confirmed?
I don't think it is confirmed. I just know that
are there.
Yeah, the rumors are saying that they're adding. Is it 5 new maps? It's a lot. It's a lot of maps. Like
I think so.
Not all at once. Obviously, they're gonna slowly feed us,
drip feed us.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't know. Some people are like, really, this map? This is what you're bringing back? A map that was supposed to be in the game already? And again, that's not gonna be in competitive or like in ranked.
Well, that's the thing. I actually don't know.
Well, yeah. It could be if it's not gonna be like right off the bat.
Yeah.
I'd be very surprised if that map made it in because that map's massive.
Yeah, I don't know what they would use it for. I mean, they'd probably use it for like just search.
Yeah, search. Yeah, if they wanted it.
Right.
I mean, I've just seen a lot of like negative feedback across the competitive and casual players. Like, we don't care about this. Like, give us high rise. Yeah. You have it in Warzone already.
Yeah.
Give us high rise, terminal. All that.
Right.
Scrapyard. I think Scrapyard would be great in this game.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it'd be a lot of fun. Good one. Yeah, I mean, I was surprised to see that map's gonna come back. I don't really know how they did that. If that's like a legal thing, or maybe they've now changed the map slightly enough.
Yeah. Or the legal thing's just all wrapped up now. They got it figured out. They're like, here, take the bag and let us put this in the game.
Yeah, because like, dude, I mean, we all saw, right? You go on and you see the photo comparison. It was like, like it was pretty bad. They were 1-for-1 copy.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Like, again, we literally said before, with stuff like this, it just takes forever to deal with time. Yeah. And they got Crown Raceway in, and we're playing that. Maybe they went to that museum or whatever, and they're like, here, we're not going to pay you a royalty. Just take this amount of cash and just let us put in the game for the 2 years.
Right.
And be done with it.
Yeah, and it's interesting too because like that map Crown Raceway, it's in the game, but for the Call of Duty League, it's not in there.
Yeah.
Because of like, legal issues.
Yeah.
So I don't really know what that workaround is, but it doesn't really concern us that much.
No.
Unless it makes its way into the league and then they put it into ranked.
Well, yeah, and it's weird too though. Like I don't think a lot of pros like haven't even talked about it.
Yeah.
I was watching a Method stream and he was like, guys, like people are overhyping Raceway. Yeah. He was like, it doesn't really work.
Yeah.
And that was one of the perspectives like I've heard. And then some other pros backed them up. But regardless, we're getting like a few maps in this season, which again, it'll be nice. Like I enjoy the majority of the maps in this game.
Yeah.
Which obviously like you and I have been playing a lot.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm just really glad they're adding more maps. Big thing for me personally is that ranked, but there's a bunch of other updates like we can keep talking about. Like in regards to like modes and stuff, they're adding party modes finally that we've talked about.
This is like honestly to me and like for the casual community, this is a fat dub.
Oh yeah, huge dub. They're adding Infected is confirmed. It's going to be in game.
Yeah, which is great.
They're adding gun game, which I'm happy about, and I think we talked about it in the last like 2 episodes. They're doing like the face-off thing because when I say gun game, there's a game mode that's gun game. Yeah. But there's also, I don't know if it was called gun game or gun fight. It might have been gun fight.
Yeah, like definitely.
Face-off.
Yeah, definitely gun fight because gun game, like gun game is the start with the pistol.
You work your way up.
And then it's upgraded all the way till like rocket launcher or a knife. Yeah, gunfight I think is what it was, just like the face-off basically.
Yeah, and that's coming.
Yeah. I mean, this is all good stuff that, I think they should, man, every year, like, I'm not going to go on like a bad tangent, like, but every year they should add these things in or have them at launch, you know? Because these to me these are just staple things that nobody has a problem with.
Yeah.
You know,
no one has a problem with it.
Like these don't detract from the game experience, and they're on their own island. You know, like they're just, hey, if you want to play some party game modes, like here they are.
Yeah.
And I hope they stay in because again, you know, playing some heavy search, like when we're playing ranked, when it comes out, we're gonna be pushing hard, and then you know, I don't know, we'll go end on a good win, you know, or you know, whether that's been on a streak or like we barely got one win.
Yeah.
And we're like, dude, let's just go and vibe out on a little bit of party modes.
Yeah.
You know,
regardless, we're going to end and just chill on like an infected.
Yeah.
Or like whatever.
Yeah.
After, you know, the high stress level.
Yeah, exactly. You know, I mean, we love doing that in Cold War.
Yeah.
It was so much fun. I don't think Vanguard, I can't remember if Vanguard had it. I don't think they did anything like that.
No, our thing was
Champ Hill.
Yeah, Champ Hill. That was our thing.
Yeah, but Cold War, they had like I was gonna say Five Nights at Freddy's. What was it though with the Grim Reaper or like Jason or something like that? They had something along those lines.
Yeah, it was like the Manhunt or whatever. They did the thing with
Michael
like,
Myers.
Michael Myers, yeah.
Michael Myers.
Halloween,
yeah. They did that, and then they had Prop Hunt.
Prop Hunt,
goated.
Yeah.
Goated.
Yeah, so I am glad they're bringing all that stuff back. But the one thing I am concerned, like you said, like they're gonna, you know, have them for a little bit and then come back, because I think it's cool that they're so Infinity Ward's doing this, right? They're gonna do a weekly like Twitter poll.
Yep.
And the community can go and like vote on what do you want and like, you know, what new playlist you want.
Right.
And I think that's sick. Like that they're engaging with the community, they're listening.
Yeah.
But I'm afraid that like, you know, Infected's going to be in for a week. It's going to be like stuff like that, like these game modes.
Yeah.
When I wish, like you said, they just had like a staple party playlist of that stuff.
Yeah, I don't want it to be modes that just are constantly coming in and out and disappearing like we had with Control at first. You know, it's annoying. I don't know. Maybe there's something that you and I we don't get and we're naive to, is like that they have to get rid of those or what. I just think like, again, those modes, that doesn't hurt anybody keeping those modes in there. And it doesn't take up space.
Yeah. I think it's just more of a retention thing with players. It's like you got to keep stimulating like the players, like, oh, this is new.
Right.
Or you're like us, right? Say like we only played Control. Control's gone, and now they lose us, and they add Control again. We come back.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't like that they're doing that, but I do like it at the same time. You know what I mean? Because it shows they're engaging with the community. They want to like give us what we want.
Yeah, I mean, personally, I see it more of a W than anything.
Yeah,
you know, I think it's way more on that side, just because they don't really see many devs doing stuff like that. You know, where they're going to be out there, and I'm more interested to see if they're faithful to it. You know, like they're talking about it, which is great.
Yeah.
But say from the time that a poll closes on Twitter about what game mode we want, what's the turnaround for us to see that in action? Yeah. Is it like, oh, next week we're gonna add that mode in, or is it gonna be like, oh, season 3?
Yeah. They said weekly.
Yeah.
That's what they said. They did the first Twitter poll, like when they announced it, and it was like, what playlist do you want? Do you want a shoot house playlist, a shipment, or a shoot ship or whatever?
Yeah.
Playlists, and everyone voted, you know, the combo of both, and they did it like the next day,
right?
So, you know, they start off on a good note, but let's hope they can keep that like consistency going, because I think they update the games normally on like Tuesdays, so I think
you're right.
I'm assuming they're gonna do the Twitter poll like over like the weekend into Monday, and then choose and put it into the game, right? But yeah, overall though, I think it's a good dub. Yeah. And the games, you know, party games, good dub. Ranked, good dub. And like, you know, again, like we've said, Ranked comes out. It should be coming out at launch, but the goats at Treyarch, they're working on it, and it's coming out a lot earlier than Vanguard at least. So it keeps getting pushed back earlier. Yeah. So again,
we're slowly getting there.
Yeah. But I do feel for Treyarch, because they are just being dragged, and they're like, we need you to do this. Right. When it's like, they're probably working on their next game.
Yeah, I'm sure
they're in the middle of their game.
Yeah.
And they're like, you want us to come and help you now?
Right.
All right.
But they're not bad people to have at the helm, though.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Yeah. So I give them a pass. I get it.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, and then some like other updates too. They're adding more weapons.
Yeah,
it's always a thing.
Yeah, I mean, again, we talked about weapons before, but like my biggest thing with adding in weapons, like it's great, and it is cool to add them in. But the only concern is that it just doesn't become that like OP weapon that like is completely busted.
Yeah.
I mean, they talk about it in the pro side too. Like, you know, like we mentioned earlier, they have just a couple of guns that they always stick to.
Yeah.
And if they add in new guns, it's like, look, this could potentially be a gun that is better and more fair, you know, more balanced for them. So I don't know though. I can't really think of many times. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Like I'm trying to think back to recent CODs where like added guns have been like the new, like at least for like the pro side, that hasn't been a thing. New guns that come in and are like, they are the guns to use.
Yeah, Cold War. Remember?
Was it Cold War? What were the guns that used in Cold War? 74U and the Krig?
Yeah, but then remember all the DLC weapons that they added?
Oh, yeah.
Like the LC-10s.
Yeah, for pubs. For pubs, it was awful.
Yeah.
It was horrendous.
Yeah, for competitive, no, like they don't do that.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, like that's what Vanguard did well. They added DLCs weapons, and they weren't better than the in-game weapons.
Yeah, because every gun in that game was cracked.
Yeah.
You know, every gun in that game was was an absolute laser.
Yeah, that was the one gripe about Cold War, because they would add new DLC weapons, and they were just better than the in-game weapons. Like, way better.
Dude, that LC-10, my God.
There are a couple more, too, that, like, I can't remember the names of them, but, like, there are definitely, like, a handful.
They were disgusting.
Yeah. And, like, in this game, like, the, like, new weapons that they add, they're good, but... You know, like the Chimera.
Yeah.
That's a good weapon. The Bass P. That's seen a few people use it. It's good, but it's not going to beat, you know, the standard like
Vaznev,
M4 TAC. Like,
no, there's definitely a hierarchy to those guns in this game. And I hope they keep it that way with the new guns that they add.
Yeah, me too.
Know? I don't want no broken ass stuff in these games.
Yeah, exactly. Like, we don't need that.
No, I definitely don't.
But yeah, that's like all the stuff that's been officially confirmed. I guess we can talk more about like the rumors that are coming that like we don't know yet. Like the red dots, for example.
Yes.
And there are like a lot of rumors about like red dots coming back. I hope that's true. I really hope that's true.
Yeah. I mean, 1,000%. I mean, they like this game, say it before, say it again. This game gets so much better if it has red dots. There's no debate about that.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah, I agree.
I think any Call of Duty, if it doesn't have it, I mean, this is the only one I think that hasn't had it.
Yeah.
And it's very frustrating.
Yeah.
You know? I think for us, like in the game modes that we play, we've gotten, I mean, it's interesting because we've gotten so used to it.
Yeah, you adapt.
I mean, you always do. At first, it was hard.
Yeah.
But that's also like if you're playing TDM, it's hard because the spawns in TDM are already kind of iffy.
Yeah. And the spawns in this game are already iffy. Like when we're playing like objective game modes and stuff.
Yeah.
And like adding red dots does nothing. It benefits everyone in the game. And you know, people can argue, well, now your enemy can like know where you are and stuff. I'm like, well, if you're shooting an unsilenced weapon, they should know where you are.
Right.
Like, that's not even a debate in my opinion.
Yeah,
like
I don't think so either.
If you're using an unsilenced weapon, they should know where you are. Like immediately on the map, you should be blinking red. And it like helps out with strategy. You know, in ranked, obviously, and like in pubs.
Oh yeah, no, 100%. I mean, that's just an all-around win, you know, and it's a win for the people who are gonna take it to that next level and really utilize having it, and then for the Bud Light chugging, 9:30, 10 o'clockers, who go and play for a little bit. It's like if they want to go and figure out how to get a couple more kills, they can just look up there and see where the red dots are pinging.
Yeah,
you know, I never even asked you. I doubt you do. Like, do you ever use like the compass that's up at the top? I don't know if this game has it, but some of the other ones
it has
it.
In this game.
I mean,
like by using it, like
because it has red dots on there.
Yeah, I mean, like I don't use it like I use a mini map, but like I'll look up and I see like red dots appear, and like I'll go towards that area.
Bro, I never use that shit. I never do.
Yeah, but I'll see red dots up there, and it's not like I'm looking up there like I'm using the mini map, but
yeah.
When I'm like running around and stuff, and like I'm in the enemy base or something like that, I'll look at the compass, I guess, and I see a red dot. I'm like, okay,
use the compass.
I have a general idea where they are, I guess, but for the most part, it's just. It's just there.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. I was thinking about it because I saw it last night. We were playing and I just looked at it and I was like, wow, I never use you. Ever.
Yeah.
And even after I noticed it, again, I get what it does because it does alert you to hey, if you're pointing, I don't know, southeast.
Yeah.
There are people over there.
Yeah.
It's like Warzone.
Yeah, it's for Warzone.
Yeah. But then they put it in this and it's like, dude.
Yeah. It's helpful in that case, right? Like you said, you're facing south and it's a red dot there. That's why I see the red dot. I'm facing someone that could possibly be there. I'm like, okay, but it's nothing like the mini map.
Bro, that's where we should change our call outs instead of just calling out spots. Southeast 120.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and that's what they do in Warzone.
Exactly. Yeah. When we play Warzone, this we're like, he's northwest. Whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know. It fits that way more instead of fast-paced tight COD.
Well, yeah, it makes sense when you're playing a big open map.
Yeah,
and you have to call out directions and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's a big thing. I hope red dots get added in.
Yeah.
Another rumor was they want to fix the sound in this game.
Yeah. And before you go with this, because we'll keep going. Mm-hmm. I think in this part there was a lot of say small updates, but updates to the UI and a bunch of other things.
Yeah.
Which was good. I think these are actually confirmed, which is good.
Mm-hmm.
So you were saying though, right, with the audio.
Yeah, the audio.
Yeah. What's the problem with the audio in this game?
It's just too damn loud.
It's too damn.
Yeah. When you're playing Search and Destroy, especially, you got to crouch everywhere, and even when you crouch, you can still hear people. If you have a headset, you can hear people crouch.
Yeah.
It's crazy. If you don't have a headset and you're just using your TV speakers, you're probably not going to hear the crouching.
Right.
But you're going to hear everything else, which is nuts. And people will abuse that. We've abused it.
Oh my God, all the time.
Everyone will abuse it, and the whole point, Infinity Ward with the sound is, we want to make it fair for everyone, so people can't sneak up.
Yeah.
Well, the people that are good at the game are gonna find a way to abuse a game in any way.
Yeah.
When we're playing Search, we'll get a kill, and then hop somewhere and then crouch.
Yeah.
Just wait for that next person to come in.
Yeah.
And all competitive players, really good players, they're gonna do that. So it doesn't. I like how Infinity Ward. I understand their way of thinking.
Right.
We make it super loud so everyone can be aware of where everyone is.
Mm-hmm.
But they don't realize the the steps that competitive players will take and the leaps through these hoops that we'll take to abuse that. We're always gonna find a way to be better than the average player.
Yeah. Again, if you have a headset in this game, it's pretty much GG's. You know. In most game modes, for respawn ones, I don't find myself using it as much because I'm not really tuned to that. You 100% can, and there's been a handful of times where I've used it, but man alive, in Search and Destroy, it's I go to the headset, I'm like, all right, dial that up.
Yeah. Crank it up. Yeah.
Legit.
Yeah.
Just blast it. And I'll sometimes, no lie, I'll go to your audio and I'll turn your audio down.
Yeah.
Just so you're not blasted in my ear.
Yeah.
So I can have my game volume cranked. And it's crazy. You can hear so far away.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't think we had done it because I think it was only a PC PC specific thing. But there was a setting that you could do. I remember was it one of the co-hosts of the Flank Parasite? He was talking about it, that you could make a setting on your PC where if you were crouching all the way across a map, you could hear it.
Yeah. I wouldn't be adjusting EQ settings in the game.
It went, it went and dialed down the in-game sound, and then you could just hear the footsteps,
Yeah.
Which is nuts.
Yeah, and that just needs to be fixed.
Dude, I remember my old pair of Turtle Beaches that I had them on the PS3 when I was playing MW3. They had something like that. I was a moron. I didn't know how to use it, but it was like you could cycle through different
different modes. Like the Astros we have that too.
Yeah,
like it'll boost like the bass and stuff. It's just adjusting like different EQ levels. To however you want, which again, more settings, more preferences. Of what you like, but. Yeah, no, they need to be muted. The footsteps are just too loud. Yeah,
because when you're going to be playing like with ranked coming up and you're going to have all these, people who think they're CDL pros and going to be the next scum.
Yeah.
These people are just going to be playing so hard and it's going to be glacial, and it's just the world's going to revolve around having dead silence.
Yeah, just waiting for dead silence to pop. And dead silence isn't even like a true dead silence. You can hear when you ping it.
Yeah.
Right when you pop it, you can hear it.
Yeah.
So they need to adjust that. It's just when you're playing against really good players, they know what to do.
Yeah.
AKA just sit and wait.
Yeah.
Just sit and wait until someone like starts running and then you hear a sound and go get them.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I hope they fix that. Well, no, they did fix the audio. Like I hope it works, like it's really good.
Yeah, they had said that it's gonna it'll be back online. There's some whole occlusion, as they called it, audio occlusion system. So they said it'll be back online. They're gonna test it and then re-implement it.
Yeah.
At the launch of season 2.
Yeah, and I think that benefits everyone in the game.
Yeah,
like good players, bad players, it doesn't matter. Yeah, there are a lot of like little updates like that. Like, I know we want to talk about the ghost perk about them like adjusting that.
Yeah,
and it's just funny now that it's like they tested season 1. Like, they did all of this as a trial to see how it would work, and they're talking about adjusting how ghost works now. It's like, why don't you guys just go back to what like all this stuff was originally?
Yeah,
it worked.
Yeah, I mean, like you can go like read their notes, like quoting them. They said, we looked at swapping this perk's position, but we felt that this would create severe imbalance in the perk system. For season 2, we've updated the rate at which the bonus and the ultimate perks are earned.
Yeah,
reduces bonus perk cost by 50% and ultimate by 25%. This adjustment will allow players to get ghost earlier in matches, which will better support players looking to engage more aggressively. You don't fucking say.
Yeah. So AKA, you just get that stuff faster.
Yeah.
And like you were saying in Search, right? People wait and sit for dead silence, but like as you're sitting and waiting, you're waiting to get like those other perks.
Yeah.
Too. So, reward, like just give it to everyone.
Yeah, or like you be frying and then like the guy on the other team calls in a UAV and you're like waiting for ghosts. You're like, oh dude, like I'm toast.
Yeah.
Even though maybe you did all right, or even still like you shouldn't be penalized.
Yeah,
in that aspect,
because you're doing so well and then you don't have this perk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, or just in general, like you're trying to survive a situation and you're putting on Ghost in the first place to hide from this stuff.
Yeah.
It's like, well, why shouldn't you have it 24/7?
Yeah. You have to earn it.
Yeah.
For whatever reason. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. My thing is like, again, I know I complained personally about this new perk system. Now, I mean, like, I still don't like it. I just don't really think about it anymore because I run the same exact perks for the most part. But what I notice, and I'm sure a lot of you guys listening can agree, is not having fast hands right away, because reloading in this game is glacial.
Yeah.
When you don't have fast hands.
Yeah.
It takes forever to reload when you don't have that.
Yeah.
And it costs you a lot, especially now because you can't reload cancel.
Yeah.
And the reload is just like so slow if you don't have fast hands.
Yeah. To your point earlier, you're saying about the perk system, like, dude, I'm with you. I literally don't even think about it anymore.
Yeah. I have 2 like packages. I think that's what they call them. And like I only run those 2.
Yeah.
That's it.
I think I have 1.
Yeah.
Like it's pretty much a one size fits all that I use. The only thing that changes for me is my field upgrades, but that's like totally different. My perks pretty much always stay the same.
Yeah.
which, you know, it's more or less aligns with like how the perk system has always been.
Yeah,
but I'm always trying to earn ghost.
Yeah.
You know, just because most people like that's going to be their first streak. I mean, that's mine when I play, you know, always using the support for the UAV. So most people are going to use that, and I don't want to be dealing with that nonsense.
Yeah.
You know?
See, I have 2 packages. One is the ghost one, and then another one is like for battle hardened.
Gotcha.
So, which I think I run that more just because I just like
nade spam.
Yeah, nade spam and just running around and like, because in my head again, like I'm thinking about going on like a long streak, and that's when I'm like, fuck, I wish I had ghosts because of UAVs up.
Yeah, right.
You know, I'm like close to another nuke or something.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, I just have to fry. But yeah, I have 2 packages just for that. But again, it's like the old CODs. I set it and forget it.
Yeah.
I swap out 1 perk. That's it.
Yeah, like I think about it in MW2, like old OG MW2. It was pretty much always like sleight of hand, stopping power, ninja.
Yeah.
You know, or maybe like marathon.
Yeah.
Stopping power, ninja.
Yeah, exactly. You always just swap out like 1.
Like, bro, I ain't using scrambler.
Yeah, exactly. You're only using scrambler for a challenge.
I'm using scrambler to show off that I got scrambler pro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sit rep pro.
Yeah,
you know?
Exactly.
Like you have that, then you had a noob tube class. Yeah, we all had them.
Yeah.
Like it'd be what? 1-man army, danger close, sit rep.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah.
You know, that's one class, but every single one, it was always the same stuff. And
yeah,
I think it's been like that for, I'd say, most people.
You always have like a few like one-offs, like at least like I do, just going for challenges.
Yeah.
Just makes it easier.
Yeah.
But yeah, like perk system, you know, I still don't like it because I just, again, like you too, and I'm sure a lot of other people, you just use it as an old perk system.
Yeah.
And you probably don't change it as much.
Yeah, that's pretty much how you treat it. Something I was going to mention too, kind of backtracking for a second, because I didn't really think much about it, was when you're talking about the weapons that they're adding.
Yeah.
Part of that too that they'd mentioned was they're going to do some buffing and nerfing to some of these guns. And people, that's just slang for, you know, they're going to make some guns better and some guns worse.
Yep.
If you don't know. Bro, can you imagine? We load up season 2, TAC shoots marshmallows.
Yeah.
Absolute disaster.
Yeah. That'd be crazy.
The Vaz all over the place. Yeah. Shooting zigzags.
Yeah.
The meta's just a raw.
Yeah. The meta's just completely shifted.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what's funny is that in the last like few years, honestly.
Yep.
And this is going back before like the CDL era. There hasn't been a nerf or a buff. Actually, no, that's a lie. I take that back. Like BO4 there was.
Yeah.
But there hasn't been like a nerf or a major buff where it shifted the meta like drastically. But I know you remember. I like vividly remember this. BO3, the Vesper, pre-patch Vesper, that's the best gun in every, like across all Call of Duties.
Yeah, 1000%.
Because when that thing got nerfed, that gun no one used it. It was a VMP.
Yeah.
Everyone moved to the VMP and everyone's like, this gun's so good.
Look at that thing.
Yeah, and I'm like, people thought the VMP was really good. It was.
Oh yeah, it was nasty.
But you don't, like, a lot of people don't remember the pre-patch Vesper because that thing was an AR that shot insanely quick.
Miles a second and was a laser beam.
Yeah. The VMP was nothing.
Yeah.
Compared to that.
Yeah, dude. I remember using that gun on, I can't remember the name of the, I doubt you'll remember it, but remember the one when competitive where Karma went and killed, what's his name?
It's like the overgrown, like,
I don't know if it's called overgrown, but yeah,
it's not overgrown,
but it's got that bridge and it's all like green, like with like
the middle's like a drop off, like you can wall run into
waterfall and stuff like that. Yeah, I can't remember. But like I remember using it on that map and just like absolutely piecing people.
Yeah, the hip fire on it is crazy. There's no recoil. You kill so fast with it.
Yeah,
and like for me at least, that's the best gun in Call of Duty.
That's
all Call of Duties.
Yeah,
it was crazy.
A gun that but now it faded into oblivion because once they went and patched it, it was worthless.
Yeah, it went to what a sub should have been.
It went to the Shadow Realm.
Yeah, the recoil was
graveyard.
Crazy.
Yeah, exactly. It was like still really, it was really good damage, but the recoil was just like all over the place.
Yeah, what it should have been.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I was gonna say too, the in Black Ops 4, the Maddox wasn't a good weapon, and then they they patched it.
Well, same with the SOG too.
Yeah.
Right? SOG wasn't a good gun, I thought.
Yeah, it
and
wasn't.
Then they went and patched them. They turned them into good guns.
The Maddox actually beforehand, like pre-patched, like, you could do the crack aiming, like aiming in and out.
Yep.
But you didn't need to because it shot so straight.
Yeah.
And then they patched it. And because I vividly remember using it, I'm like, this gun sucks. Like, it has so much more recoil.
Right.
And then I just found out, oh, you just have to crack aim, like, a lot more, like, all the time. And that's when, like, I was telling you about, like, the game, and, like, we played a lot.
Yeah.
You're like, dude, you're aiming in and out all the time. That was after post-patch of the Maddox. But, yeah.
That was a workaround.
And it was a laser. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm like going back now, like, so we're talking about it, like some of these games, like they have had those moments where it has been a real shift up.
Yeah.
In the meta, or just the guns that people are using. Most of the time, like when we're playing this game, you're seeing M4s, you're seeing TACs, you're seeing Vaznevs and the Kastov 74U.
Yeah.
So I wonder if within those 4 or 5 guns that there's going to be a real shift as to like maybe a gun gets nerfed into oblivion or gets buffed and it's like there's no formidable opponent. You know, it's like it's that gun or you're getting Kentucky fried.
Yeah.
You know?
It'd be interesting to see. I wonder if that will happen. Because, I mean, like, right now, and I still hold true to this, that the 74U from the beta was, like, it's still good.
Oh,
like, that thing just out kills everything.
It was the Kastov, right?
Yeah, the Kastov. Yeah.
He's nasty.
And again, like, the pros banned it immediately.
Yeah.
Because it's what, like, I'm pretty sure it is better than the M4. That's why they banned that first.
Yeah.
Because it was a, like, do-it-all gun. Like, you probably would have had 4 Kastovs on that map, on, like, every map.
Yeah, I mean, for myself, like, I'm predominantly a submachine gun player.
Yeah.
You know?
But
I was running that.
Because it is a sub.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's a sub AR.
Like, if I wanted to go play on Embassy, you know, like we're playing Embassy Search, like, I could play any way I wanted to.
Yeah. It didn't impact you as an AR or a sub player.
Exactly.
You could use it either way, which is crazy.
And that's when it becomes a problem.
Yeah, that no weapon should be like that.
Yeah, it should be very, like, pro and con. That thing was just there was no cons list with it.
Yeah.
Or there is none still. It's still nasty.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll see about the nerfs and buffs.
Dude, big thing I was going to say, one of the last things in the updates. This is honestly kind of nice. Hardcore mode.
Yeah.
Coming back.
Yeah.
Are we going to play it? No.
Yeah. I probably will for like challenges.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I will for the challenges.
No, exactly.
Update on my challenges.
Only for the challenges. Yeah. That's the only reason you'll do it.
Yeah. I'm pretty far into the challenges.
Yeah,
honestly.
Let's go wrap up with a little challenge update, brother. How we doing on them?
I think I have one more gun to get like gold.
Dude. And then once you get that gold, what gun is it, by the way?
It's one of the snipers. I don't even know the name of it. It starts with the V.
Okay.
I want to say it's like Victus or something like that.
Never heard that in my life.
I've just been late. I just haven't even like attempted to go for it. Again, like I go in and out of these phases where I'm like, oh yeah, I'm grinding it, and I go really hard, and then I just stop and like wait a little bit, and like it usually happens, in the beginning of the season when I'm hyped up to play the game and I'm grinding the game, and I want to get to max level like really quick,
right?
But at the same time, I want to use like other weapons, And then like now, like I'm ready for the new season, and I want to complete these challenges, but at the same time, like I'm just waiting for the new season to get like my motivation back to keep going on more. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna go for the whatever. What's the last one? I don't even know.
Not Dark Ether.
Oh, Orion camo.
So what do you get once you finish the sniper? What camo do you get? You get platinum for the snipers, right? Because you'd be done with all of them. And then is there one that you get for getting?
Well, no, you have to get like all the like if I get all gold, I don't get anything. I just have it gold.
Right. Okay.
But if you get like all gold within, specific like weapon category,
then you get platinum.
You unlock the challenge to do platinum.
Okay.
And then you have to do all the platinum, and then
you haven't done those yet.
No, I don't know if I'm gonna do them.
Yeah.
And after platinum, it's what is it called? I don't remember what it's called.
I got you.
But you have to complete all 51 weapons for that. Like, you have to get 51 platinum weapons. And then after that, it's just a grind.
Polyatomic,
yeah. So you have to get 51 platinum weapons to unlock the challenges for polyatomic. And then to unlock Orion, you need to unlock all polyatomic weapons, which it's like a grind, dude. It's crazy. Like, it's not hard. It just takes forever. Because it's just using a weapon, and you polyatomic, you have to get 300 kills.
Yeah, with that gun.
Yeah. Well, for all 51.
Right, and that's the platinum challenge. Like, the platinum challenge itself is to do the 300 kills, and then when you get all, like, when you've completed all the platinum challenges, then you unlock polyatomic. Is that what it is?
Yeah, so for you unlock platinum, right? If you like for the ARs, for example, they're like, I think there's like 7 or 8 ARs, something like that. You have to unlock gold. Well, you have to get gold for all those ARs, then you unlock the platinum challenge.
Yes, yeah, getting gold though, like once you get gold, don't you have to get 100 kills?
Yeah. Well, like, no, you don't. That's to like fully get everything.
Right, okay.
If you okay, I'll reword. If you unlock gold for the weapon, then you unlock like platinum, but you have to unlock gold for all ARs.
Right.
And to unlock gold, you have to do like the 4 base challenges.
Yeah.
And then you unlock the ability to get
Dude, it's insane.
Yeah.
It's
but
so much.
It's not like, it's not hard. It's not complicated or anything.
No,
it's just
no.
Like platinum, right? Again, you get gold for all 8 ARs. And now you unlock the ability to get platinum.
Yeah.
Now you have to do the platinum challenges, and then you unlock it.
Yeah.
And then if you want polyatomic, you have to get platinum for every single weapon in the game.
Yeah.
And then then you have to do the same exact thing for every weapon to get like Orion. And to fully max it out, it goes like for gold, like you were saying, you unlock gold, equip gold, and you have to get 100 kills, and you get like the emblem and everything. And then platinum, you have to do the same thing, but 200 kills.
Yeah.
Polyatomic, same thing, but 300. And then Orion, 400.
Yeah.
So, like, going from platinum to polyatomic, like, dude, you have, like, the 200 kills is, like, it's so
1,000 kills. Right?
Yeah. But, like, with specific weapons.
Yeah.
And that's, like, it's not that bad, but when you go for polyatomic, that's a real grind. Because you have to get all 51 weapons.
Yeah,
all 51, and then if you want to complete that, you have to get all 300 kills.
Yeah.
So 300 kills with the riot shield.
With the javelin.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
And then you go to Orion to fully complete it. You have to get 400.
Yeah, starting from 0.
Yeah, with that camo on.
Yeah, dude, I would fold.
It's crazy.
I would never do that. Like, you're right. I mean, it's not complicated. Like, it's pretty straightforward. But yeah, dude, I don't got the time for that, you know?
Yeah.
Like, to me, that's, again, someone like Jev, like, who has that, I think he does, right?
Yeah,
you know?
So he got it, like, really fast.
Yeah. But that guy, like, he just plays all the time, you know? And he doesn't give a shit about his KD. Like, the guy's probably got, like, a 0.5.
Yeah, that's
0.6.
the thing. You can't
care about your stats. You're just, like, whatever.
It would make it even worse. Because, yeah, I mean, like, all you need, I mean, if you're a decent player and, like, you can get a decent amount of kills, it just requires time. Yeah, that's all it is.
It requires a lot of time. And do you want to spend your time like us? We play maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours a day. Like, do you want to go and spend that time like doing that with guns that you don't want to do?
Yeah, exactly. So and that's why I'm always like on and off on it.
Yeah, no, I don't blame you.
I mean, there are times where like I'm frying with like random ass weapon that you've never seen me use before.
Right.
Like, I'll load into a search and like, why are you using this shotgun?
Yeah, but then you're going like 8-0.
Yeah.
Like, all right. Dude, rock it.
Yeah. So, I mean, I might go for like all platinums just to have something to do. Because that's not as bad.
No.
But yeah, the other stuff, like, it's
might stop there for you.
I'm fine getting like all the kills with actual weapons.
Right.
It's the rocket launchers, and that's it. It's just rocket launchers.
Yeah.
Like, those are just a pain in the ass because it's all like luck.
Yeah.
For the most part.
Yeah, I know 100% it is. Yeah,
because I can deal. Like I have a pretty decent shot with the sniper. Like I can run the shotgun. I can run. Give me any weapon, I can run it, and you just give me time, and like I'll get everything.
Right.
But it's just that stuff. Like even the riot shield and knife isn't as bad as the rocket launchers.
Right. The knife definitely I can't see. I mean, I can see both of them, like you're saying, but the knife for sure I wouldn't see to be as bad.
No.
You know, you could piece with it.
Yeah. So, I mean, right now I have just one more gun to get gold, and But usually at that point, like season 2 is going to be out, so again, we're going to grind. Rank's coming out, and it'll just be another side project thing.
Yeah.
For me, so
it'll be the move.
Yeah, but I'm excited for season 2 though.
Yeah, man.
We need it.
Yeah, I mean everything that we talked about. You know, they got a lot of good points. So I'm hoping that 99% of them come too.
Yeah.
They come with the launch, and then some of the things that are rumored again, like maybe getting some red dots.
Yeah.
No promises, but I hope that they make it.
Yeah, me too.
You know.
Yeah.
So yeah, again, for everyone listening, let us know what you think. What's your most like excited or anticipated one in season 2? You know, myself, the biggest thing I'm excited about is the sound.
Yeah,
that's my biggest thing I'm excited about because that's gonna really change like playing Search and Destroy.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah,
I'm really really excited for that.
Yeah, I'm mine's ranked. I'm very excited for ranked. I mean, if they add red dots with it, like it's just that's great. I get both.
We're killing it. Yeah.
And like for multiplayer, like there's a lot of updates, but like we didn't even go into Warzone, but Warzone got like
hella updates.
A lot of updates that we're not even qualified to talk about.
Yeah, exactly.
Like Warzone's gonna be, I mean, like it's good for us now, but it's gonna be better now for people that really play Warzone.
Yeah. So go to your Warzone podcast.
Yeah. And they're adding like a smaller map too.
Oh
Warzone.
Yeah.
Resurgence.
Yeah. I saw that.
That might be fun for us because we like to just play fast.
Yeah. Fast Warzone. I'm down for it.
Yeah. And they're going to be adding like Spec Ops and stuff too. Hopefully they add episode 2 of Adamgrad.
Exactly.
That'd be fun.
That. Fingers crossed.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, overall, like excited for the new season.
Yeah, a lot of good stuff. Not a lot of fluff.
Yeah, no. It seems like this update, for some reason, they're really putting it out there. Like, look, we're trying. We are trying to change stuff.
Yeah. Which the community's wanted, so I'm glad that they're listening. And again, I just hope that they do follow through with these, you know?
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
Which would be cool.
Yeah. Yeah. And when you guys listen to this again, Major 2's over. Like, dude, you and I are hyped for Major 2. We can cap it off with this for like a few minutes, but man, it's Monday. I'm gonna have to edit and get all this stuff up before Thursday, before the major, and then we're cruising. It's gonna be a blast of a weekend,
dude. It's gonna be it's gonna be one to remember. I mean, I'm thinking about like the excitement that I had like every day, waking up, getting up early, and just like, you know, chilling, watching our YouTube, having some coffee and food, and then we go across the street, just COD all day and night. Go back. We'll go get some food, get a drink, just chill out, get to bed. Yeah, watch some flank and just doing it like all day. Yeah, you know. And we were joking about it when we were in New York. We're like, bro, I could just do this all day, every day. Every single day. Just watch Pro COD.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be fun just going back to that, especially too. It's gonna be fucking freezing.
Yeah, it is gonna be Boston weather,
which I love. Yeah, I'm like, bring it on.
All the people that are like traveling outside of New England aren't going to be ready for the cold.
Yeah, bro.
Unless they've already been here.
Dude, I love it. It was on the CDL stream. It was one of the commentators, Allie. She went and mentioned to like bring gloves and bring a jacket and bring all these things. Because, dude, there's probably a lot of people that like they don't realize, you know, like maybe you're from Texas, you know, or you're from the West Coast, and you just don't know what that's like.
Yeah, because you don't need it. You know, like you don't need like jackets or anything there. You just need a sweatshirt.
Yeah,
good.
I remember this guy I talked to. He moved from California. He was like, "Dude, I literally never owned a winter jacket."
Yeah,
you know, it's like I had like lightweight jackets, you know, but it never got into like the 40s and 30s. You know?
Yeah.
But you see these guys, like I follow them on Instagram stuff. They're like, oh yeah, like it's winter weather in Cali, and they've got like gloves and a jacket. I'm like, homie, it's 52,
and you know they're sweating their ass off.
Yeah, I'm like, dog, what you talking about? Like, bro, you're wearing that if it's like 20 degrees out.
Yeah, exactly.
So these fools about to get tested.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Still gonna have iced coffee.
Yeah, we're gonna have iced coffee still.
Cream sugar.
And yeah, like again, Boston Major, Boston Breach, take it all. The boys.
Yeah.
Boys in green. And it's just gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah. So I don't know how to really word it because it's gonna be like prior to the event happening, but we hope that we saw you there.
Yeah.
So people that were there.
If any of you showed up, I hope you came up to us and said
hi. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't be scared or weirded out.
Yeah, because we're just gonna be chilling.
We're gonna have our rum and cokes.
Yeah.
Watching the games.
We're doing the same exact thing as you.
Yeah.
Watching COD.
Exactly. So I hope people stop by, and if they did, that they were very nice, and hopefully no strange people.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, again, and if you guys are listening to this and you haven't listened to episode 100, what are you doing?
Yeah,
go to episode 100 because the general manager Denz, he's sick.
Yeah,
and if you want to know more just about like esports in general, and specifically COD, like definitely go check that out because he has a very interesting life.
Interesting life, interesting perspective.
Mm-hmm. Very different than us casuals.
Yeah,
so
because he's everything but a casual.
Yeah.
He's balls deep in the scene.
Yeah,
as a former pro, could definitely still annihilate everybody.
Yeah.
So it was great to chat with him. So again, go check it out.
Yeah, go check it out. See what like how great of a guy he is. And to close it out too, we got you and I both got like a trophy.
Yeah, I don't have mine with me. He did sign it.
It's you guys can't see it, but it's a Boston Breach mask with his signature on it, episode 100, because it means a lot to
commemorate it. Yep. So we didn't have champagne this time, but
no champagne.
We'll get it. We'll get it after Boston wins Major 2.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll have it, right?
You'll see us at Major 2 drinking a lot.
Anyway, though, man, we think we're good to go.
Yeah.
All right, great. So this has been episode 103 of the COD Casuals podcast. Be sure again to click all the links above for our social media. Follow us at Twitter at the COD Casuals. Also anchor.fm /COD Casuals. We're going to find all the platforms that we're on. Mm-hmm. Be sure to also go to the YouTube where we're posting there all the time. So be sure to like, comment, subscribe to get more traffic over there. The Instagram as well. Trying to think what else.
Give us a 5-star rating.
Yeah, 5-star rating. That was the thing I'm missing. No 4-star BS around here.
5-star rating on Spotify and Apple Podcasts and Google Play, whatever you guys are listening on.
Yeah, so we'll be second under the Joe Rogan podcast.
Exactly. We're right there. Joe, we're coming for you.
We're coming for you, Joe. So anyway, this has been episode 103 of the COD Casuals podcast. We're your host, Mike.
I'm Justin.
And we will see you in episode 104. Take it easy, everybody.
See ya.